Y'all, I had a moment last night with my husband, y'all. And when I say I was just like so upset and like so sad because I just feel like I'm not really contributing. And it's because contribution for me when it comes to a family can a lot of times look like bringing monetary value into the household so that you all can have a better life. And it's like when you aren't doing that, it's like, well, what am I doing? And my husband had to really remind me. These cars are really loud, hopefully y'all can hear me good, but he had to remind me last night of all of the different contributions that I am making to this family. And like, just because I'm not seeing fruit in a monetary sense quite yet doesn't mean that I'm not contributing, and that it's very important for me to just keep planting so that when it's time for seeds to grow, for seeds to be watered, right, that they sprout, and they sprout healthily, right? Because you could be planting some things that don't necessarily produce good fruit, right? There is a such thing as bad fruit. And so y'all, I'm like, you know what, let me just keep doing what I'm doing. Let me keep contributing in my own way to my family, because of course, like, now that we have a daughter, it's become this thing where like we need a bigger apartment, right? Like, we need space for her, and to have space for her means you have to increase the amount of money that you're putting out. And in order to put out more money, you want to be bringing in money, right? You don't want to necessarily, you might have to, right? But like, you don't necessarily want to always decrease the lifestyle that you currently have. And so like for us, like, it's very important for us to be saving. It's very important for us to put away money for Nyla. Those things are more important to us and our family than to have a bigger apartment. She don't know where she lives. She don't really care where she sleeps. Like, she has her crib, and she knows that when she wakes up, she sees her mom, she sees her dad, and that's all she cares about. Like, she don't really care about anything else. And so I said, you know, I'm just going to keep contributing. I'm going to keep doing the things that I can do for my family so that we can continue to be successful. And what that looks like in this season is, you know, taking her to the library. So like today, that's what I'm doing. Like, I go to the libraries on Fridays. I get new books for her that we read. I take back the books from the week before. So I'm gonna just bring y'all along with me this morning. And I don't know when the last time most people have been to the library to check out books. I know we do story time with her twice a week, but we don't normally check out books those days. Listen, it's bus city over here. Like, that's all we hear is the buses, okay? And by the way, this is so cringe because like people are walking past me watching me record this, and like, it's very weird. It's very weird. But anyway, so these, I wanted to actually show y'all what book she had this week. So she had this one board book that I got. That was this one. And it was such a cute little book, right? Such a cute book. And then I actually sometimes get books that aren't necessarily in her age level, but I really like the book. So like, this one says Maya's Big Question. And this was also such a good read for her. And it was just a really good book because it is Women's History Month. And one of her biggest questions in that book, y'all, was, where are all the women? And so it was about like her going to like seeing different statues in her neighborhood and like all this good stuff. So like, obviously Nyla doesn't necessarily understand yet what the book is about, but because it was Women's History Month, I did really want to read her a lot of women-based books. So those were two of the books I did. So we're actually returning those today as we go to the library. So yeah, come with me to the library, guys. All right, y'all, so we are in the library. It's so weird recording in here because I feel like I kind of have to whisper, but like, we're gonna return the books, right? Because that's what you gotta do once you know, do what you gotta do. So we're gonna return those books. Oh, this is cool. It actually has like a little rotating thing. That's how they make sure the books probably don't get damaged. Okay, so now that we have returned Nyla's books, I've been seeing this one book on the internet called Simple Path to Wealth, and I love reading finance books, and that one I have not read, so I am going to go see if I can find it. Okay, so first of all, the library is huge. And so one, I have not checked out any adult books. I only do baby books. So I'm going to see if I can figure out where the nonfiction section is. Right now I'm in fiction, okay? And it's a lot of fiction. But I was able to figure out the call code for the book that I am looking for. So I'm gonna see if that makes it a little bit easier for me to find the book. Y'all, as soon as I typed in what I was looking for, I found the nonfiction section. So I think we are in business. The number is 332024. And I'm looking at the sign right now that says nonfiction 000 through 499. So let's see, 332. I forgot that quick, y'all. Okay, brain is braining. Okay, now let's see if I can figure out. Okay, so I'm assuming, y'all, that these are the numbers I'm looking for. So I'm looking for 332. You kind of like see up here the numbers, but 3. Okay, now this is giving me 6. That's not what we want. 332. I might have to ask for some help because now these all just say graphic novels on them. So this isn't it. Okay, now these say 1, 2s. Oh, Oh, wait. Okay. I had to go down, y'all. I had to go down. Okay, so this is 324. Okay, we're looking for 332. 332. Okay, 332. 332. Okay, 332. Okay, these are all the 332s right here. And I'm not seeing, I do see Millionaire Next Door. Has anybody read this one? I heard that's a good one. How to Make Your Money Last. Nope. It said that it was here, but I do not see it. I do not see it, guys. Oh no. Right, y'all, so I cannot find it. So I'm going to see if somebody can help me. Hello. Quick question. Is that the only nonfiction section that's kind of in the back over there? It's not. Okay, so if the number is over there, says 0 through 499, but I'm looking for 332, would that technically be over here? Oh, it's going to be over here? Okay. All right, I'll try that. Thank you. All right, so I was in the wrong section. Let's see. Okay. Which is so interesting. Okay, this says Spanish. Spanish. So apparently there's more 332. I told y'all this library is huge. Okay, this is 331. Okay, so we gotta, I see a bunch of 332s. I am like so excited because why am I this hyped to find a book at the library? I feel like I'm a kid again. Okay, they got a bunch. Let me show y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all can see all these 332s, which obviously I'm in the right section because this is a money book. First of all, if you have not read this book, this is the one to read, okay? Make sure y'all read this. Okay, let's see. Now I am looking for The Simple Path to Wealth, which is 332 as well. 332. Oh my gosh, it's a bunch of 332s. Okay, so it sounds like I need to figure out the last bit of the barcode. Y'all, okay, when I say I have come from over here with all of these books, 332, literally over here. So they have so many books about money. It's crazy. But we are here for one specific book that we've been seeing people read on TikTok, which is The Simple Path of Wealth. All right. So we got the goods. Let's go see what we can find for Nyla. Okay, y'all, so while I was looking for the book I found, I also saw these other 2 books that I heard were really good, The Wealth Decision, and then this one, Rich Girl Nation. So I'm going to see how long they give me to check out, and I'm going to see if I can finish all of these books. Look at Nyla. Nyla. Hey, girl. We're going to go get your books now, okay? So we made it to the children's section. I love the children's section. I'm not going to record too much this way because I don't want people's kids to be in the camera, but they have so many books. All right, let's see what we can find for Nyla this week. We're going to get 2 books because I still have a book left over from last week that I didn't get a chance to read. So I'm going to just get 2 board books, just 2 board books this week, because I normally try to get the big kid books, but she don't pay attention to those as long, but I enjoy reading those to her. Okay, so let's see, Nyla, what do we want to read? What do we want to read this week, huh? What do we want to read? She loves coming to the library, y'all. All right, let's see. They have a book that says, I like it. You like this one? You like this one? This is the one I showed her. I don't know if she likes this one. I like the books with people. I think that's my biggest thing about getting her books is I like it to have people, not animals too much. I know she needs the animals, but I try to find something with people. We do have books at home already. Well, one book from the library at home that is a book that has people. So not necessarily that today, but look at this book. It says mommies are amazing. I think I want to get this. What you think? Yeah? You like this one? You like this one? I think she likes this one, y'all. So we're going to get that one. And then we got to find one more, Nyla. Let's see. Oh, look at this one. Opposites. I don't know if I like that one yet. Let's see. What else do they have? Oh, look at this one. Let's see. I don't like that one either. Some of these books, you gotta see what it's talking about, okay? Okay, nope. What else, Nyla? Nope. Okay, let's see if we can find an animal one. What is this one called? It's called Everything You. She nosy. I think I'm gonna do this one. It's called Everything You. It's so cute. Oh. Okay, so I think we have Nyla's 2 books for the week. And I think that's it, y'all. I think we're gonna go ahead and check out now. Unless I see something on the way out like I did for myself. And then I might grab something else, but not sure. All right, let's go check out. This literally always happens to me, y'all. And I'm like looking through the books on my way out and I saw this cute little book. It's bilingual, which is great because Caleb does Spanish with Nyla. But it says teeth are not for biting. And I feel like this is so perfect because she just got her 2 bottom teeth and she is always trying to bite me. So I think we're gonna just grab this one just as an extra book for this week. All right, y'all, I got the goods. 3 books for Nyla, 3 books for me. I'm headed to the checkout now and we'll see what we can get done, okay? Okay, so one of the good things is they actually have this self-checkout. So we're gonna just check out here. Okay, receipts, we're gonna continue. Okay, we're just gonna continue. Okay, so place library card. Okay, gotta scan my library card. Okay. All right. I won't let y'all see my pen because, you know, I want y'all being here checking out books or nothing. Okay. All right, it's connecting to my account. Okay, so the good thing is you can just place all the books on the scanner at the same time. So let me just pull them all up. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we are done. No receipt. All right, we good to go, guys. All right, y'all, we did it. We went to the library. We got new books. We found books for me. We found books for Nyla. And y'all, this just makes me so happy. Like, this is why I cannot have a job because, I mean, obviously I could do this on like a weekend, right? But it's something about doing it in the middle of the day on a Friday, getting that good, you know, getting that good weather, all of those things. Hello.
Hello, Mom.
Yeah, not a single mommy though. You know, people just be talking out here. But anyway, what was I saying? I kind of feel like I want to go and do something for food, like eat out, but we are, yeah, food is just a little different right now for us. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out because it's really nothing for me to make at the house. But I also know I have to eat something and Nyla needs to eat. Obviously, I'm her food, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But I do try to give her like some purees of fruit and vegetables now since she is older. And we do want her to eat. Uh-oh. That was a little loud. I will say one thing, it is getting very hot out here and I have on like a sweater dress today because clearly I don't understand when they say 65 that this is 65 West Coast weather. not East Coast weather 65. And so yeah, so we still have to figure out what I'm gonna eat for lunch, and I don't know, I might just maybe make a quick pasta and boil it. Oh man, I'm so hungry, y'all. But I am really excited about books. One of the things I really love about like being able to go to the library with her is that just developing like early literacy for her. Like, I love to read. I've always loved to read, even when I was a kid. Like, I remember when my mom would take me to Barnes and Nobles during the summer, and she would get us books to read during the summer, and we would, you know, have to tell her about like what we read and stuff like that. And like most kids would find that so annoying and like, ew, yuck. It's summer, I want to have fun, but like I loved it. I just loved it. And so I just really hope that me reading to Nyla at such an early age and her watching us go to the library will just develop a desire for learning, because that's what we want, right? We want our kids to grow up better than us, smarter than us, have more knowledge than us. Like, that's the whole point, is for every generation to get better. And so I'm just glad that I get to contribute, which was the whole way I started this vlog, right? About me not contributing, and here I am literally in the middle of a conversation with y'all saying how I'm so glad that I get to contribute to her life in this way. And so like that was just such a full circle moment, and I feel like with that I feel like I just kind of need to end this vlog. And so I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming to the library with us. I'll probably be sharing these books that I've read, things that I'm learning, just throughout the next couple weeks or whatever. So yeah, that's all I got. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.